Chapter 48. The Grihastha Shrama of Ruchika. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. Shaunaka tells Sutta, O wise Sutta, you have narrated the Siddhi bestowing legend of Wakratunda, wherein he incarnated to destroy Matsarasura. Where did Wakratunda reside? Please describe his abode. Please tell us about the Tithi, the day of this joy-bestowing incarnation. Sutta replied, the Maharshis who enjoyed festivities, Devas and Ganas have established Wakratunda in a faraway land in the eastern direction. The pleased Devaraja manifested on the Chaturthi, that's the fourth day of the month of Bhadrapada, at noon. This Tithi is considered the most important. Performing his puja at noon on that day is considered joy-bestowing and grants all siddhis. Worshipping him either in the morning or evening is less fruitful. Since ancient times on that day, the Munis in all islands and continents have installed an idol of Wakratunda in the eastern direction. The area in which he is established is 10 square yojanas, is auspicious and grants enjoyment and liberation. Wakratunda is installed in the center of the area. The one to his left is Siddhi and Buddhi is on the right side of Ganeshwara. The majestic lion is in the front of his idol. 8 Siddhis are located in the 8 directions. There are 8 Ganas in the 4 directions. The 4 Devas, Shiva, Vishnu, Ravi and Shakti are standing with the Ganas devotedly. Brahma and other Devatas are located behind them in the east. O Lord, Ganga and other rivers are on the southern side. To the right of Ganapati and other pilgrim centers are placed to his west, while Vashishta and other eminent Munis are in the northern direction. Sesha and other Naga kings, Gandharvas and the mountains, all the Siddhas, the accomplished ones, all the Apsaras, Vidyadharas, the Ganas of Kinnaras, the superior ones from all castes are all present there. O Swami, it will not be possible to describe them even in 100 years. They were all eager to render their services to Wakratunda. They look at each other and worship joyfully and enthusiastically. Thrilled and with devotion, they would relate the legends of Wakratunda to each other. O Muni, the rishis who had bathed regularly in the ocean and who had erected their own statues and had established their own tirthas were also present. The Ganesha Tirtha of Wakratunda, which grants accomplishment to those jivas who bathe in it, were amongst them. Conducting a yatra of these tirthas can bestow the devotees with whatever they may desire. When a jiva dies in one of these pilgrim places, he becomes the form of Brahma. Even if a person residing far away from these centers remembers them, he attains eternal liberation through the Shukla Gati. Anyone who is a devotee of Wakratunda, wherever he may reside, becomes one with Brahma undoubtedly. Their darshana is purifying for the other human beings. O Muni, I have described his kshetra in brief. It is not possible even for Sesha, Brahma, Vishnu, Maheshwara, the Vedas and all Smritis, Skanda and Yogis to describe it even in 100 of years. I have narrated it just as Mudgal had narrated it to Daksha. O Shaunaka, what more are you desirous of listening to? Shaunaka replied, O illustrious Sutta, we have listened to the auspiciousness, bestowing description of the kshetra, which can bestow the position of Brahma. Now, O righteous one, please narrate the legend which was narrated by Mudgala to Daksha next. Sutta said that, listening to the description of the kshetra, Daksha was delighted. He bowed and said to Brahman Mudgala with devotion, please elucidate the legend of Dundi Raja. How did Wakratunda become the son of Shankara? Mudgalacharya said, O fortunate one, listen to the ancient marvelous historical legend of Ganesha, which describes the dualities, the qualities of Wakratunda. The eminent Muni Yajnavalkya described to Kaushika, Vishwamitra, the attributes of a Brahmin. I shall recount them to you. The eminent Ruchika Muni, belonging to the lineage of Bhargava, that's Bhrigu, commenced penance. He observed it for a long time. He became a decrepit old man. The aged Muni saw a herd of deer. He was mesmerized. A deer infatuated by a doe was following her, along with their fawns. They loved each other and were engaged in playfulness. The eminent Muni of the lineage of Bhrigu was afflicted with lust. He thought, blessed is the Gruhasthashrama, the life of a householder. He approached King Gadi. King Gadi honored him appropriately, performing puja and offering meals. After eating the meals, Ruchika Muni asked the superior King Gadi for the hand of his daughter in marriage. The king replied to the enfeebled and aged Muni, O Muni, bring me 1,000 horses with black ears. O Muni, I had decided earlier to demand this for my daughter's marriage as dowry. If you agree to this demand, I shall bless the wedding. Listening to this, Ruchika immediately approached Varuna, the lord of the oceans. He asked for 1,000 horses with black ears and gave them to King Gadi. The frightened King Gadi gave away his daughter's hand in marriage to the eminent Rishi Ruchika after performing all rituals and ceremonies as ordained. Rishi Ruchika left for the forest along with his newly wedded wife. The distressed queen said to his daughter, what can we do? You are unfortunate. Go to the forest with him and accept him. Muni, weeping uncontrollably, she gave her daughter wealth, clothes, etc., and settled her in the forest. She returned to her palace. The helpless princess accepted her husband Ruchika, served him dutifully and selflessly with devotion. Appreciating her virtues, he created a town in the forest. By the powers of his penance, people from all the 4 Varnashrama lived in the town. It was embellished with gems, gold, etc. There were innumerable maids and servants, and the grandeur of the town never diminished. With the power of his penance, the Rishi became endowed with youthfulness. He justly made her happy and engaged in conjugal bliss. He was inherently not interested in enjoyment or happiness. His interest in marital bliss was short-lived, and he was soon disinterested. He decided that physical gratification is futile. Thus ends the 48th chapter titled The Grihastha of Ruchika of the first Khanda of the Purana Upanishad, Srimad Mudkala Purana, describing the legends of Wakratunda, dedicated to Sri Gajanana. End of chapter 48.